There we go. Let's get started right away. Because there's a lot of new cards, so. But for now, in this stream, I'm only gonna do the full high ones. And I'll see, maybe later today I'll do RB, maybe Darkload, I don't know yet. Anyways. Rex. If he has press summon 1, let's press summon this card. Let's put turn and then the draw thing. This effect is once per turn, this one is not once per turn. The draw. It is if though, so it's once per chain. Basically. Okay. Reveal cost. Someone must have have in your hand, except Rex. Let's put on this guy, so you need to be able to summon both. We have 2 zones. It's separate timings, so play spirit does not stop it. So there's a full high special summon, let's go again. Okay. Okay, I think. And then on res. Pick one to summon. You special summon it, and this card is still plated. Break special summon. Okay. Seems okay, I think. And the draw effect. If card is from a deck to your opponent's hand by a non-full card effect. Okay, so it was in, so this is event to hand. Okay, and the card was in the deck. To your opponent's hand, so. So it was in the deck, now it's in the opponent's hand. Rhythm card is not for hire. And it's rhythm effect. Deck to your opponent's hand by a non-4 cards effect. Okay, and you control another monster, which is gonna be checked in the target function right here. There's a book fire in your master zone, except this card. You can draw one. Draw one. Okay. Seems okay, I think. Let's do a quick test. Let's see. Okay, so we just need another one in the hand. The point is that the first one's gonna trigger too, so let's go with beat. Thing is the searcher. Yeah. And then if the opponent searches something, we draw. Or draws actually. Yeah, so let's do upstart. It's pretty neat because it works with like multi-army draws or maxi in the SG. Okay, so reveal. Summon this. Summon this. And this triggers. Okay, very nice. And then the opponent just draws a bunch. Okay. 56. Yeah, 956. guess there's no reason card. But we should just check RE in here, I suppose. So it's due to an RE exists and RE and not. It's not a full hire. Let's see. Okay, and then if we do the same play here and beat searches, it shouldn't trigger. Okay. 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 Alrighty. Next up. Oops. The length. Get what he does exactly. Must be different types. Okay, different property race, okay. Okay, this card is link summoned. Set one spell trap for hire one Fandora from your deck. Also restriction. Can we use different one per turn? So one per turn is missing here. Okay. Strength is 0. Okay. Let's see. So it's a hire spell trap or Fandora. And you can set it so you have room and stuff. Okay, select, set, just the deck, and the restriction comes by summon. String 5 is probably wrong here. String 2, I guess. Yeah, that's not for hire. That's the turn. Okay. Okay, and then the other one. During your opponent's turn, quick. Banish from your graveyard, not a cost. You disperse a mana for high from your hand. Then your opponent controls a master of the highest which attack on the field. Even if attack, you can spell someone one more. Okay. So category remove immediately is missing. Okay. Quick chain. Graveyard. You can do that at any point. Just your opponent's turn, so I'm gonna add standby phase as well. For the mechanics. Okay, opponent's turn. And let's see. You can banish this. You have at least one master zone. The second one is optional, so it's fine. And there's something to summon in the hand. You hire, can spell summoned. Okay, banish down. Okay. Resolution. So this guy's related and you banish it. And you have zones. You summon a master card from your hand. Select something to summon. You summoned it successfully. If your opponent controls a monster with the highest original attack, so you get I don't think this seems like the wrong function name, but get max group. So like you want get field group, or rather get matching group face up on the opponent side. And then you do get max on this, something like that. Base attack. So now this contains all the opponent's face-up monsters that are... Oh wait a minute, no, we need to check the whole field. Huh? We need to check the whole field. So we take all the face-up monsters, get the max group. So now this is the group of monsters that has the highest original attack on the whole field. So we check that there is at least one that the opponent controls in this group. Also the zones, might as well check the zones earlier. Okay, let's just do this so it's a little more compact down here. There should be a nib. I mean, okay, they should be checked earlier as well. Before, I mean, it's not a matter of should, but it's like, there's no need to check it after checking for the max attack. So if you select one, the first special summon it, and you still have room, and there is something to summon still, check for the attack thing. And then, if the player says yes, because it's optional, yeah. And then you pick something to summon. T2. Break. Good. So then okay, I think okay. So what do we need? Two monsters with different types, so we can just do these two. Fandora. Restriction, and the opponent's turn. This needs to be in the graveyard, and we summon a couple of full hires. So again, let's do beat. And the opponent needs to have the highest stack monster for the second one. Okay, that's fine. And we're gonna use Dark Hole to put it in the graveyard. Okay. Probably undeclared C. Yeah. And then double. So without the opponent having any monsters, we just special summon one and it stops, okay? And then if the opponent also has something, So someone beat first. Okay. Oh wait, this has higher attack. Shit. Okay. I didn't consider this. Okay, after you summon, you need to have the opponent needs to have the highest attack still. So someone beat, I guess. Oh. Yeah, so this is 1200, so it's tied, which should be fine. So express someone beat. The string is incorrect. 3. And it's gonna ask, want some another one or not? And you say yes, and you do it. Okay. I forgot to try out the search. Oops. Okay. Let's see. Set one, restriction. I wonder why they made it banish for effect, not for cost. Like, you can disrupt it more easily now. Master has attack. Specimen. Okay. Both once per turn, right? Yes. Turn. Okay. Okay, so this guy's done as well. Now we have the spell traps, which I'm gonna be doing all 3, I think. If I go correctly, yeah. But they're not particularly complicated, so should be okay. Shouldn't take too long, I mean. Dun, dun. Okay. Let's see what we got. So I think it has 3 effects. It gives attack, searches, and then float effect, something like that. Yeah. Okay, first we need an activate effect. That doesn't do anything. Monsters for high you control gain 300 attack for each monster for high with different. Okay. I guess I could. Naomi, if you're still here, I could give you a quick overview of what I changed on this guy, if I remember it correctly. Just let me know if you want that. Anyway, so attack boost. Just gonna copy a post again. Send you a message on Discord. Let me see. You change how the link master says the card and make the player add the card to the hand. I was using a Trizone. Yeah, I changed it to just well, there's one. First of all, I was using, like you said, get Trizone. Where is it? Not the link. It was on the. It was on this guy. For the draw. Yeah, so I changed it to this because Get His Own Cut was airing out. It was nil. And yeah, you're correct, but then it's like, well, there's no such effect at the moment for Fur Hire specifically, but also it's a bit complicated, like checking, because this is on resolution, right? So you don't have access. Do you? I forget if you have access to the triggering stats anymore. Okay, I guess okay, you know what? I'll figure it out later. It's not very important right now. It is something that should be checked, but it's not super important right now. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so attack boost. For high you control, so this should check for the archetype. Okay, you control it, needs to be in the field zone, and they gain 300 for each, a different name. So 300 times something, and it's gonna be, oh boy, for this Fur Hire you control. So okay, get matching group. It needs to be face up. Okay. And they need to be in your master zone. Okay. And then we need to get a number of different names here. So get class count. Get code. So we get all the face up Fur Hires in our master zone. We get a number of different names among them, and then we multiply that with 300 to get the final value. Ignition, add one, then discard one. Isn't the Centurion field spell kind of similar? Ah, no, sorry. These places. I'm thinking of something else probably. Oh, this one. Yeah, okay, this one. You search and then you discard. Okay, concepts on this ignition. Hold on per turn. String 0. Okay. On the deck. Search it, show it, shuffle, break, discard. We just need to change this to say Fur Hire. Okay, that should be fine then. And then, if you face up Fur Hire, you can choose drop an opponent's card effect. You can special summon one from your deck. Spy battle. So, I'm sure this already exists as an effect deck. Face up. Oh, sorry. I was checking for. I was doing EU control, but all the cards will say monster you control. Not for higher stuff. It's destroyed by script a little punk. Not exactly. I mean, we could adapt it, but okay, this is pretty close. Okay, so we special summon. I'm finally seeing behind the curtain after all these years. Well, welcome. Field trigger, not down step because it's just effect, not battle. Yeah. Destroyed. F zone. It's hard once per turn as well. Okay. And then down here, the special summoning part is the same, just the it's for hire instead of Crystal Beast from your deck. Okay, it's the same. And then the condition, face up for high monster is destroyed by an opponent's card effect. So it needs to be okay. Reason effect. This should be event destroyed. Okay. It was face up. It was in the monster zone. It was in my monster zone. And also this should be previous. Which means that Crystal Conclave has this issue. If it's not if it doesn't have the archetype on the field due to a name change, it shouldn't trigger. So it was a full hire. There's an effect, it was face up in my monster zone. Okay. Oh, it was destroyed by an opponent's card effect, so we also want the resident player. Which language is this? This is Lua. The card scripts are in Lua. The core and the client are in C++. But yeah, this is Lua. I mean, you can see it at the top on the file name as well. Okay, so we search and discard something. The attack boost, we just need a second one. What's her name? Philo or something? Philo, yes. Right. Okay, and then if the opponent like uses Dark Hole or whatever, we can float. Okay. Okay, so it gains 300 by itself, and together they should gain 6. Okay. And then if one destroys them. Okay. The reset card on field. Maybe it doesn't have it on field. If I get the function name. Yeah. Summon. Okay. Attack. Once per turn. Search discard. Float. Once per turns. Strength. Seems fine. Okay. Should be good. Having a lot of technical difficulties today, more than usual. I'm gonna try and finish these last two as quickly as I can, so I might not be talking too much. There's nothing in Master Zone. Special summon. Then you can special summon. Okay. Let's put that as well. Okay. And then here. It's a Fur Hire. Level 4 lower. Okay, your deck. Then if your opponent can just special summon one from deck again, but no level restriction that time. Okay, so check one, I guess. Okay. So you pick one from the deck. If you special summon it successfully, and you have zones. And the opponent, what's the condition? Draws 2 more monsters. And there's something to special summon. This time it doesn't have the level requirement. It's a little annoying. The 2 filters. Need the restriction from this. ID. Okay, that's fine. Give optional special master. I guess I'll just go with 2 filters and call it a day. This is the generic one. So for the first summon we check the level as well, for the second summon we only check the base things. Is a Fur Hire can be summoned. There's a room, it has 2 more monsters. There's something to summon, and the player says yes. We'll just repeat this. I guess we also need to check special summon count thingy. Yeah. Okay, so this room. Select something to summon. If you summon successfully, and you have a room and the room has 2 monsters. There's something to summon. And you say yes, pick something. Break because it says then. Special summon the second thing you picked. Then here we get the restriction for the rest of the time. Okay. And then the other effect is the replacing thing. Yeah. Oh, the ice barriers does this, doesn't it? Right here, I think. This one. You discard or something. Right. Yeah, okay. It's pretty much the same. Now, of course, the way these effects work, we need to update the old Fur Hires that discard as well. But it's kind of trivial, I suppose. Okay, so this is like the actual placing thing. I see now they're using the specific function for them, which is kind of annoying. Okay, I guess I'll have to look at the aux functions. Just to get an example. 2. Okay, so this is gonna be fireplace. I do put the files. So the constant should be in constant. So here we're gonna use because ID. Okay. So we need to keep this for later. I need to not forget to include these with this with the new cards. Walk around. Sorry, not walk around. Specific. Hold on. Specific functions. Why is it not using the replacing? Is it annoying? As far as for the columns. There you go, this one. Okay, so let's see. This one's like discard one draw, and it's very simple. And then instead of as first chase, obviously it's gonna say this one. So this is the normal cost function, and then this makes it so if this is in effect, you can do the replacing thing. Okay, let's test that one first. Something's up. Oh, this is a player target. Okay. Okay, this makes more sense actually. This makes way more sense. The way the Ice Bio one was doing it, I guess was weird. This needs to be... Repcon. Not this one. Okay. The effect of a monster for hire. It's probably fine. Okay, and then if I have another one in the hand, you can pick. So you say yes or no. If you say no, you discard. And of course, if this is not in the graveyard, it should work as normal as well. Okay, so that's fine. Maybe we could polish it a little bit. But okay. Now let's try out the special summon. Okay, control my monsters. Special summon for lower. EDOPro has 2 or more. Special summon 1. For some reason I put the strings the other way around. Yeah, got some Raphael there too as well. Oops. And if I control a monster, I can't do it. Also the restriction. Hey, all brand new to the stream. What are we working on? I'm working on the new Fur Hire cards that they revealed. Was it yesterday? I think yesterday. I just got done with the quick play. Although I guess we need to also update these two. I'm not gonna do a full polish thing. I'm just gonna. Just gonna do this for now. I think I'll polish them later. But I just want them to work with the replace thing, so the new card. Okay, here is this one. And this one is finished. Let's put 10. Okay. Oh, that's why. Okay, this is not used. And so this is number 1, it's number 2. Okay. So now we're done with this one. These as well. Okay. I'll just have the trap. And then we're done. Okay, starting the finish this quickly. Tiger face up goes on field, number Fur Hire. You control with different names, destroy or condition, you can banish it. Okay. So I'm pretty sure the initial part we could find it on another card as is. Up to different names. Every time on the field number. Yep, there we go. Unless you can do different names. Okay, yeah. Just copy this literally. And then add the extra banish handling. Top. Okay, so also once per turn. So count limit. Can only use one effect, okay. What's in the description? Okay. Category remove, potentially. And some hint timings. Okay. Let's see then. Let's face up on the field, it's not discard. Going to change Gladiator to Fur Hire. So there's at least one Gladiator, one Fur Hire face up in our monster zone, and there's at least one face up target except discard. Okay, get a number. Target to destroy. And then possibly banish them. Go. Okay, then resolution. Let's see. Normally you just destroy them. If you control level 8 or higher and a link 3 or higher, Fur Hire, you can banish them instead. Okay, so if you don't control, you just destroy it. If you do control, you can pick, I suppose. That's the idea. So let's see. If not, you control. Then destroy, maybe like this. Or rather no. Yeah, okay, let's not do this like this. If you do control, you banish. Else you destroy. Because the point is you could, maybe you do control, but you say no on the prompt. It's also a possibility. It's this thing. You need to control both, that's kind of weird. Okay, level 8 filter. Okay, so if you have a level 8 and you have little hair, yeah, length 3, long 3, sorry, what's this? Here, should be here. I guess you probably need to check that you can actually banish the cards as well. Now, do they all need to be banishable? Just one? Who the fuck knows? Let's just make it just one for now and we'll see. Also the player needs to say yes, so. It's probably gonna be 2. Okay, so there's still some cards targeted that's still related. If you have a level 8 or higher, level link 0 or higher, I'm gonna make the filters now. And you can banish at least one, and you say yes, you banish them. Otherwise, if any of this is false, you just destroy them immediately. Okay, so it needs to be level 8 or higher. Or higher. Face up. And this has to be link 3 or higher. Is link. Oops. Okay. I could maybe do it a little more cleanly, but for now, I just want to finish it quickly, so I'm gonna leave it like this. Okay. And then if one of those is special summoned to your field, while this guy's in the graveyard, you can just get to your hand. Okay. Okay. There's no other card that says this? Sure. Okay, let's go with Lost Wind, and we're gonna make it after the hand instead, kinda. Yeah. Okay, set category. Okay, it has to be one split as well. It also needs the simultaneous flag. What was the Archfiend ritual? I don't have my game's not updated. Oh wait, this is a lot closer. Why did this not show up earlier in the in the search? I don't know, but I'm gonna copy it now since it did show up now. Okay, this is standard out to hand. Okay. Okay, if a level 8 or higher and or link 3 or higher, that's on your fields. So it's in the field, on your field, and it's one of these two, I guess. Hi, what's with a bunch of terraforming? It's just my go-to card to use as like a separator. So here I'm separating. I've already finished these. Technically, I've already also finished these. And this is just to pad the deck out, so there's a few cards. So I don't immediately draw something that needs to be in the deck or whatever. Okay, so it's level 8 or higher, or level length 3 or higher. Summon to your field. Okay. By the way, Red Rain. Should be checking face up as well. Though I don't think you can sync or summon face down at the moment, but okay, now actually summoning these might be a little annoying, so I might just go make a puzzle instead. Let's go make a puzzle instead. Secret technique. So put one in the graveyard. Put one on the field. So level 8 or higher, I think is just file. So put him in the hand, and I'm gonna use another one to special summon him from the hand. So this triggers. And then we need the link 3 as well, which is Volgo or something. Yeah. So let's see how we control this. Okay, this triggers the door effect. Okay, so control that. Okay, and then after I summon this, I should be able to tie it up to 3. Let's add another seal. Check that different names thing is proper. Okay. And then let's give the opponent a few face-up cards. And face down, I suppose. Okay. Okay, this is okay. So the second part is only for the banishing. The special summons for the graveyard. Okay. Okay, let's see. So right now, as is, I should be able to target 2. I need to fix up buttons and builds. So rather, and then they can just get destroyed. Okay. Now both these are share the same ones per turn. So if I do this, it's not gonna trigger. If I do this first, this can trigger. But then I cannot activate it anymore, of course. Okay. But if I summon and then don't use the graded effect, I should be able to target up to 3 and then I get the option to banish as well. If I say no, I get destroyed. If I say yes, they should be banished. Okay. Very nice. If I say different names, destroy them. Or if condition, you can banish them instead. And there is something you failed. What's cutting your graveyard? That's cutting your hand. You can only use one effect. Okay. Okay, so we have finished, it seems. Okay, we are done. So I need to get this and also this. Okay, so thanks for watching. I'm gonna end the stream now and regards to the client, and I'm gonna have lunch probably, and then maybe later today I might stream again RB or Darkload. I'm not sure yet, depends on if I'm feeling it or not. Okay, thanks for watching, take care.